Now there was some talk on the internet. We have Miss Info who does the updates here. I was talking about like the situation with Ray being, there was some discord at the camp. I mean, can we address that just to keep it real? I mean, if I don't address it, it'd be like, I'm just using our friendship as an excuse not to really deal with issues.
Nah. We can always build. You know what I mean? But check it. You know what I mean? It's really all good. You know what I mean? It's just different. Like we said, different direction. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm doing a big exclusive press conference on it. You know what I mean? Just to let everybody hear it out clear. But I'm gonna hit it to you early.
And I would appreciate that, man. I would appreciate that. Just so we can keep it. Just have real talk. Because
Guaranteed.
It would be easy just not to address it, but cats in here already looking at me crazy for not addressing it.
It's all good. It's like this. You know what I mean? It was a disagreement. You know what I mean? But really, everything is back peace already. You know what I'm saying? So that's nothing to say no more. You should have asked me that like 4 days ago.
You weren't here, dog.
Word.
So the basis was he wasn't happy with the direction of the new album.
Yeah, Raekwon was made a statement on Miss Info that
That's right.
He thought we took the music too worldly. You know what I mean? I'm saying instead of just keeping it right in the hood. You know what I mean? That's basically what he's saying. But Wu-Tang belongs to the world. We don't just belong to our neighborhood or just to the ghetto parts of life. You know what I mean? We've seen many walks of life. We don't just belong to blacks. You know what I mean? We don't just belong to whites, brown, red, or yellows. We belong to everybody. So when you get an 8-diagram album, like I said, you getting it's approaching everybody. It ain't like it's just a bunch of tough talk. Raekwon wanted an album with just punch you in your face music. You understand? And it's like, I punch people in their face. I told you bring the ruckus, Wu-Tang Clan, nothing with and protect your neck and all these things, you know what I mean? But as you grow into a man, you start respecting other men's positions, you know what I'm saying? So and your music start reflecting that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta respect all things. Knowledge means to know, look, listen, observe, and also what? Respect. And so this album is an album that reaches out to many people. It ain't just for one group of people. But what he wanted is a punch in your face album. But we already did Cuban Links 2 already. It's done. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, we got a punch on your face album. We drop that after this, and you can go ahead and punch whoever you want in the face. You know what I'm saying? But Wu-Tang Clan, we represent more. It's like, you don't hear me doing no Bobby Digital rhymes on the Wu-Tang Clan album. Yeah. I ain't talking about how many girls I be boning and how big my joint is. You know what I'm saying? You put my album on, I'm talking about, I'm doing it like that. But on Wu-Tang, you know what I mean? I come in a more respectful way. I don't just deal with my personal expression of hip hop, you know what I mean? And that's how this album is designed. You know what I mean? Me as the Abbott, I took that position, and that's how I rocked it, yo.
Exactly. And what's the situation now with Ray? I mean, there was talk that he was gonna, do his own album, Shaolin versus Wu-Tang.
All good. If they want to do that, it's all. If Raekwon wants to do that, that's all good. Raekwon made many albums over the years, Tim. Since 1991 to 2007. He dropped, a lot of albums. We all dropped a lot of albums without RZA and with RZA, you know what I mean? So, but if you want to rock another album, we gonna do more albums. It's all good. If he want to do it, we do it. That's music, yo. That's what music is for. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm a master producer, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and let me tell you something. It's very hard to compete or very hard to just master the craft that took years to develop. And when you hear my music now, you're hearing songs, you're hearing renditions of Beatles songs, you're hearing sounds you never even heard before, really. You put this on, you can't say, that sound like that sound like that. It's new. You know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta accept the new. And sometimes new things is like, you need to taste it once, taste it twice, and on the third time, that's when it get nice. You know what I mean? That's how I do it, baby. That's how I do it, yo.
I mean, did it hurt when he came out with that? Did you see it coming, or was it just random? I mean...
Nah, he talked. Me and Raekwon talked. He was like, yo, son, G, I think we should come like this. I said, yo, God, trust me. I said, trust me, son. Just trust me. Because, I've been around the world already. I'm saying, I've been to mad places, seen mad faces. You know what I'm saying? He been places, but he may be a few years behind me on that, you understand? I'm 5 years ahead of that, you know what I mean? So, trust me. Because I'm not making it for this year only, homie. I'm making it. Just like we made Wu-Tang Forever, it came out in 1997. People walked up to me in the year 2000 just figuring it out, just really getting into it. That's why I go to my concerts. I'm seeing 19, 20-year-old kids who was too young to even know what time it was, but they just getting it, yo. So I'm like, yo, trust me. So I don't just make a record for no quick McDonald's burger. You take a quick bite and then it's over. Nah, man, this is nutritious right here. Take your time with it, you know what I'm saying? It's heavy, absorb it, live it. The first song we played earlier tonight, Campfire, introduces you to what we're getting into. It says a man must have honesty, courage. Money can't buy you courage. A lot of these hip hop brothers think because they got money and and they got this, they got courage, they powerful. You know what I mean? They so special now because he got a chain, he got a car. That don't make you powerful, son. Power, you know what I'm saying? Knowledge is power in all reality, and it comes from within, not from without. You know what I mean? So trust what I'm doing, yo. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, when he came out and spoke like that, did it hurt you? Because
you know what hurts me, Tim? Anytime anybody say something against, anytime my brother say something against me, it's going to get me up in the gut. But I don't react like that. That's why even on the album it says, have self-control, patience. Now if I ain't have self-control, I'd have jumped out, Raekwon, nigga, you boom. I got 1,000 stories about him, he got 1,000 stories about me. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't jump out like that. I have self-control, I have patience, you know what I mean? I know that he had a feeling, and that feeling may pass once he take the same 2 weeks that it took me to hear this album and understand what it was about. I didn't know it at the same time either. I had to zone back into, okay, Meth saying this, really? Oh, RZA, damn, you heard what RZA really said? On the first time, it's just words flying by, you just catching certain things.
Exactly.
But I'm like, yo, this is medicine, yo. It's good for me. And it's in my car, and I play it. Even today, before we came to do radio, I wasn't so uppity, and they played a song called Unpredictable. And now I start getting all geeked up and all uppity, you know what I mean? It gave me a new spirit. That's what Wu-Tang do, baby. Anyway, we could talk all night, you know that, son.
I mean, what's the situation with the other members?
It's all good. Everybody taking their time. You know, RZA at first even had a different opinion. Then 2 weeks later, he came back and was like, yo, son, we got it. You know what I mean? But then you got other members like, say members who ain't close to it, like Sons of Man, Brooklyn Zoo, 12 O'Clock.
Yeah.
On the first listen, they went crazy. It was like, son, we back. Because Wu-Tang is a whole bunch of us, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, we come through, son. You know we come through. So, you know what I mean? I'm not making a face here, Tim, no, only me and Tim could see, but we understanding each other, right? Are we understanding each other, Tim?
Exactly. I've known you for so many years, though. I understand.
Exactly. So people out there may not understand it, but it's real. You know what I mean? So, only thing I want to say right now on the air, though, to clear one thing up about Raekwon's interview. This is the only thing I'm gonna say to combat what he's saying. I ain't never ever take no money from nobody, and I don't owe nobody no money. Don't ever say that. I pay all my bills. I pay all my bills. I work hard and pay all my bills. Back to the music.